back to day 23 of the Advent Calendar series. As always, I'm Josh.
I'm Ross.
And it's pretty late on the 23rd, so we're cracking some beers at, the time we normally would be out when we were in college at the bars, but we're not those people anymore. So, but we're going to do it anyways, right? So, got to prep for New Year's Eve. So we're going to get started here. As a reminder, I've got the Costco Advent Calendar. Ross has got the one from Three Cellars here in Menominee Falls. And we're going to jump right in. So the Costco Advent Calendar, it is day 23. I've been praying and hoping and wanting something unique and awesome. And I got it. I finally got my Hefeweiss. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you. It took till day 23 to get this. But this is called Bärenweiss from Stark trademark. I'm not even going to try to read the rest of what it says on there. This one comes in at 5.6%, and this is the first true Hefeweiss in this box. What's really weird is Jen showed me the beers that are supposed to be in the calendar for 2021, and I'm missing like 4 of them. And they essentially were replaced with what appears to be Helles lagers. So I'm just happy that day 23 is something I hope that's going to be good.
I know that's supposed to be like wheat on the cans or grains, but it reminds me of a baseball.
Yeah, it kind of does, actually. That's a good point. Kind of does.
He doesn't add anything to the video of what we're doing here. I'm just making an observation.
Let's get this thing cracked open. I'm expecting this to be a golden colored ale. However, it should be a little bit cloudy, a little bit less filtered than we've seen some of the other beers. And that's pretty clear. It's pretty clear. Let's see what happens at the end of the pour. Is this another Helles lager, Ross? I don't know. It might be.
Oh, man.
Get a little.
Please have some like cloves or something on that.
It does.
Okay.
There's definitely cloves. I'm not getting a lot of banana on this. Like the Weizenbach, that thing was like super clove banana. Yeah. Like that one was like super. Had a lot of those clove and banana scents. This doesn't have as much. It's more clove, a little banana in there, but this smells way better than any of the Helles lagers or the Pilsners that I've been drinking. So that makes me feel pretty good. Not a ton of carbonation in this, and that head dissipated pretty darn quickly, and a little bit darker than.
It's definitely darker. I mean, it's filtered, but it's dark.
Yeah. And it is a little cloudier, too. It's not quite as clear as some of the other ones. So here we go. Yay. It's good. This one's actually really good. Like, hold on, another sip. Yeah, it's still light to medium body. This isn't quite as dense. The body on this, the mouthfeel isn't quite as dense as what you got with the Weizenbach, but that's not necessarily what you get from a Hefeweizen anyway. So this is pretty good. The front end, you definitely get the clove. I get a lot more clove on this, similar to the nose, a lot more clove on this than I got banana, but definitely like a bready maltiness to this that you expect with a Hefeweizen. Really, really, really solid beer. Probably in my top 3 in the entire box. I would go right now. The Weizenbach. This is probably number 2, and then the Marzen would be number 3.
Okay.
So far,
nice.
Not a bad beer.
Good. Good to see you got some variety in there finally. So
I'm just glad to not be drinking a Helles lager right now.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So I'm excited about this one. I'm actually drinking from a brewery that I know you really enjoy. From what I know you have in the fridge all the time. but this one comes from Hubbard's Cave.
Ooh.
So it is a milk of the murder horde, but I think it's a gingerbread version of it. I don't know if it's something that they do, because this is just a normal milkshake IPA, but this is a gingerbread style. So
yeah, I've had their regular milkshake IPA, the Milk of the Murder Hornet. So that's
this
interesting.
one's it's an imperial pale ale with lactose, vanilla beans, ginger, nutmeg, and cinnamon. So it's kind of got those Christmas spices. Comes in at 8.5%. So it's up there. Let's get this thing poured out. This is the first milkshake. This is the first milkshake I've had in a long time, actually. So
really,
I'm kind of excited. Oh, cloudy like you'd expect. Pretty much a standard milkshake IPA. On the nose. So definitely get more hops than I was expecting on the nose. Smells good. I just wasn't expecting that kind of bitterness of the hops. Also, it's definitely the cinnamon and nutmeg that's coming through. I like to kind of get back in there.
Had a lot of cinnamon on your beers the last few.
It's more and more Christmassy and everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that cinnamon mixed with the hops is really weird. So it's interesting, but it's not bad. So
I would imagine it would. All right. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. So it's actually pretty heavy on the nutmeg. I'm not getting the most. A little bit of cinnamon coming through. Don't really get the vanilla though. It's weird because it's got like that nutmeg cinnamony thing, but it's also bitter. A little bit bitter because of the hops and everything involved. Not as creamy as I thought maybe it would be. There's just a lot going on. I'm being honest. Like it's not bad. It's just it's really hard to like pinpoint when I'm tasting it with every sip. I would say of the IPAs I've had so far, it ranks somewhere probably middle bottom of the pack. I think I actually like this more if it wasn't the gingerbread version. I think it's actually taken away from some of it. I feel like I've had this at your place. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. But
they make some crazy stuff. Like, I'm not surprised with all those different adjuncts in there. That's a unique take. Yeah. Almost feels afterthoughty a little bit, maybe just like tried and Christmassy. Like,
yeah, it's an old saying. Like, they kept asking if they could, never asked if they should. Maybe this is one they maybe should have done. I applaud the effort. It's just it's too much going on. If you're gonna do a Christmas beer, don't do an IPA. Yeah. Like, give me a stout, give me a porter, give me a brown ale, give me something like that. Yeah, and go ahead.
I was gonna say a milkshake IPA doesn't really fit the like Christmassy bill to me.
Yeah. It's drinkable. It's just I've had better, so that's all.
I had no idea they even made that, so I learned something today.
Like, I saw it when I was looking in the box earlier today. Like, I saw, oh, cool, it's from Hubbard's Cave, and it's that milkshake IPA. I've had that before. I didn't even realize it said gingerbread on it until I pulled it out of the box. Like, yeah. Oh, shit. So.
Interesting. Yeah, I have their, we'll have to try this. I have their Vanilla Sundae Imperial Stout in the fridge downstairs. It's a vanilla Sundae-inspired Imperial Stout, so I'm sure that's pretty tasty.
I like how you described the beer by telling me the title of the beer a second time.
Yeah, I can't really think right now, so that's as good as you're gonna get from at this time. No, good stuff. Hey, day 23, we've got 1 day to go. We've almost made it. We have cruised down this Advent calendar train. It's been a lot of fun. So stick around for one more episode. We'll be getting back together tomorrow on Christmas Eve. And hopefully we'll continue the uniqueness train on both sides of the fence. So thanks everybody for checking us out, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Thanks, everyone.